Think we're live. GameStop. Wow, got up to 5. EXPI 2.6. Silver a little bit. GGLC. UAL. Yeah, Microsoft. I have to jump back in my Microsoft trade. Freaked out yesterday. All right, so Tesla down after hours. There we go. Yeah, right, Ellie? Wall Street bets. All right, there's SI. Let's try to get freaking Microsoft. I was thinking about jumping back in my Microsoft position. I thought about it last night. I'm like, Microsoft earnings are just awesome. I should just jump back into this thing. It's really what I should do. Nah, they're not pumping Tesla. They're going after short sellers. Everything's slow again in the morning. Talking about RH? I don't know what you're talking about. What's We haven't talked about RH in a long time. RH. Now I'm talking about Microsoft, which is going gangbusters. I should go back into my Microsoft. June 255. Microsoft earnings were great. Morning, guys. Yeah, I don't know what's up with AMD. The chips aren't in vogue right now. I think that's probably one of the things. Like even Nvidia, Nvidia should have been. I mean, it hasn't broken down, but AMD, Nvidia, Micron, chips aren't doing it at the moment. Yeah, Apple's just come back and tested a buy point. Apple's not broken. I did cut half my Apple yesterday, which is fine. Um, but anyway, yeah. So I think the bigs are okay. The bigs are okay. They'll buy it up in time. Microsoft ran a little bit pre. I should have stayed with some Microsoft. What else we got? Snow. Nope. That doesn't look good. I saw EXPI. And then I saw. God, geez, man. The performance of these. Especially E-Trade's just fucking sitting here circling. It's like, really? Looks like the Windows laptop they're running this on needs to be rebooted. Letting Tesla go? I've been at Tesla for too long, Rob. I've been at Tesla for too long. Um, I don't think it needs to be let go. I mean, it may start to base here or something, which screws a short-term options trade I've played. But other than that, nothing's broken at all with Tesla. This thing's growing. This thing's growing over the next forever. This thing's growing for a long time. They did have earnings last night. I think they were pretty good. 0.63 versus zero point 0.8 actual, so they beat earnings. Refresh to the Model S and Model X, which is a little controversial, but overall good. Unless you like your steering wheel, then it's a little weird. It's like FUV up a little bit. And there's Microsoft up some more. Damn it. Nah, it's not too bad. I'm gonna go back in. Probably not as heavy though, which is probably a mistake, but whatever. All right, Nasdaq up 0.58%. What else is working? A Biomed. All right. Silver, GDLC, ServiceNow. ServiceNow not going away, looking pretty good. Man, look at that thing on the weekly since 2016. It's almost been a straight line. UL, NCLH, SLV, Lemonade. Looks like found a supported trend line. And the 20-day moving average. Facebook 5%. Facebook 5%, guys. That's pretty big. Booking trying to bounce back after a few days of downward garbage action. Soxel snap match. Squares at the bottom part of a range, at least it was yesterday. It's loosely today as well. I've got kind of a channel drawn. And we just hit it yesterday. We're trying to bounce back. So that could be pretty good. A semblance of a doji yesterday. Undercut the 50-day. Volume was fine. Hopefully it'll try to bounce back, but you probably have to try to get it as it comes back through the 50-day. ZYXI, I was looking at this one, and then it looks like it started to go. It's like I have a good eye or something. I should probably listen to it every once in a while. Yeah, Riot. Where's Riot? I was actually looking, because we have a nice pullback in BTC at the moment. I was actually thinking about a Riot trade. I actually exited my Riot trade. I don't know, up here a little bit higher. I don't know exactly where, but I exited my Riot trade. I was thinking about reloading. Maybe with those options this time. Yeah, it's at least down, so you'll get the discount from it dropping. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I understand the premium side of it. Yeah, it's not going to be super good. It's not going to be super good, but it could be okay at least. Oh, I thought I had profit on the day on something. SI, Tesla, Apple, FUV. My GameStop puts up a little bit. Maybe my best trade so far. If it, I don't know. I was reading some of those Wall Street Bets threads, and They're talking about holding on for a couple of weeks. I gave it 23 days. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to hold on to a paper loss of thousands of dollars. If they're going to keep it up, if they can keep it up. They got it up to 500 overnight. And actually, I think they have more strike prices now, too. Up to 570. Man, not too many puts on this at all. I wonder what kind of calls they're doing today. Open interest. 9,500 calls at 320 is strike. 370 is 1,000 calls. Someone's trying to. I don't know. So if you think this thing. So if you're paying. What's the last price on this? If you're paying $70 for a 370 call, you think this thing's going at least to $440. Jeez. And you're paying. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot for them to try to do there. UAL 7%. They mentioned pumping silver too, I think. Someone said that. The problem is everyone's jumping in on it. That's the problem here. I don't know. Planetar, if I can catch it, which I doubt I can. Planetar doing great. Actually sold out of this, unfortunately, already, but not doing too bad. All right, NASDAQ back 0.72% after yesterday's kind of romp down to the middle Bollinger Band. Coming back pretty good. Tesla looks like going a little bit green here after bouncing off a trend line. First pullback it's had in significant periods of time. All right, FUV 2.7, which is great. All right, Microsoft 1.98, which is great. I need to jump back in Microsoft. All right, sub the trade up here. I haven't pulled any triggers. Let me pull some triggers. Actually, let's look at what my trade was on Microsoft. I think it was going to, I don't remember. Let's hope it's in StockShed. It is. All right. Looks like my target was 300 for Microsoft. That's a lofty target, Randy. It's a lofty target. I haven't really traded these mega caps almost ever, to be quite honest with you. NASDAQ up almost 1% now. Is that all Microsoft? Visa's up 3%. What else is on the NASDAQ that's up 1% right now? Because Apple's down. Is it positive again? No, it's still down. It's still choppy. Amazon? No. Facebook's up 5%. I guess 3.7. Stalling at the trend line. Tesla's coming back. Maybe. Yeah, pull back to the 20-day. So far finding support. We shall see. What else are you guys looking at here? Or is everyone just Wall Street betting it right now? You can take a look at some of theirs. AMC. I know they're on AMC. BB. For some reason, they're on BlackBerry. Just find out whatever's being shorted. Okay, Tesla's still down 4%. Genus is down 25%? Good God, man. Well, what are your A plus positions, Ellie? Amazon, AMD, Apple. Do you have stock or options? Apple, you have an option, right? Yeah, so that's a little trickier. But it's holding up so far so good. I mean, it's not diving. It's only down 2%. It's down 2%. So, it's not bad. Still above the 10-day moving average. I wouldn't be super worried. When's it expire? Isn't it like March or February or something? You got closer than I did. I think I got April. I think you got March. I think it was, right? So even with March, you've still got a little bit. Yeah, March, yeah. So it's coming up to February. You run into a problem in a couple of weeks if it doesn't pop back up. I mean, yeah, I got April. I got a little bit more time. Not a lot. My Microsoft option, I had till June. I was golden on that. I think I'm gonna jump back in half on Microsoft. See, I do this all the time. It's really annoying. I sold at 9.94. I'm gonna buy back at 11.70. Jeez. Yeah, I got scared yesterday too. I don't know. I'll hold off for a little while. See what it does. I'll watch this rally 5%, then I'll jump back into it. All right, FUV moving up a little bit here. How's the XPI doing? Pretty good. What up, E-dubs? Myrna. Myrna's been having a good few days here. A little bit of stalling with the market, but really not an issue. Looks like Tesla's flipping back under its opening price. Silver, a Biomed still holding strong. Service now looks really good. Looks like it just stalled into highs a little bit. You watching all the Wall Street Bet stuff, B Dubs? It's been a little nuts though. All right, SI showing itself up. This guy should start to get going. I need more SI probably. The volume that stepped into this thing is historic and just nicely consolidating here over that $80 level. Yeah, he put some good ones up there. I mean, in terms of like, what are you seeing in terms of GME? What's the exit plan? I saw one post about a couple of weeks. I don't know what that means, but not sure how and if Wall Street's going to fight back. Looks like volume already declining on this. Isn't WSB pumping silver right now too? Yeah, exactly. It's getting complicated trying to figure out what they're doing. Yeah, it's just that one dude's got a 33. Yeah, I posted on your post in Slack, commented on your post in Slack about the dude showing his $33 million paper profit. Crazy. Absolutely. Is what 22 when I posted it yesterday. I found a screenshot of that dude and it was you scroll up to it. I think I posted it in there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's at 17 million. No, 17 gain for a total of 22 million. Now he's at 33 million. Probably a little bit more. I don't know, man. If I'm worth 50 million, I'm sheesh. He's got a YouTube channel. Yeah, deep value. Yeah, deep fucking value. Is that what he talks on his YouTube channel? And it's not called deep value. It's called something else, isn't it? Oh, really? I'm trying to find it. Put it in stocks. Put it in Slack. NAO testing bottom of base. Yeah, FUV still holding pretty good. There's another one. I think it started with an F that was doing all right as well. Roaring Kitty. 69,000. Jesus. He hasn't posted in 5 months though. Jesus. He's been all about GME for a long time, looks like. Put his money where his mouth is, man. He's getting paid for it, so good for him. All right, 0.72 for the NASDAQ. We got SI at 3.43, chopping around this area. FUV still chopping around here too. Oh, 5 days ago. 7 hours? Good God, man. Well, when you making 33 million in like 3 weeks, can't blame the guy. Uh, C- CTRM. Not bad. Microsoft. There's EXPI. All right, 2.7 down for Apple. Looks like Nasdaq stalled up here at about 0.75% or so. And Tesla looks like it's stalled up here too. Hmm. Lots of stalling. There's GGLC, UAL. Yeah, so I never rebought Microsoft. Was thinking about it, but I'm not sure if I can bring myself to pull the trigger quite yet. Accounts are in good positions. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everything's pretty extended, isn't it? Like, what is, other than those big caps, which right now, I mean, the biggest one so far is Microsoft, and then maybe Facebook, but it just stalled up here at the trend line, and with a lot of red candles too. Geez, look at that. Bam, 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 bam. Just killed Facebook. You want to short it? Got your stopping point. But yeah, Apple coming down a little bit. Not much though. It's still, if you just view this run in context, its prior high was right there, and we're just barely underneath it. So that one's not dead yet either. Like I said, Microsoft best of breed right now. It looks like their earnings were really good. They had excellent, excellent earnings. But we'll see what the general market wants to do. If they're going to be doing more selling, then they're going to be probably liquidating a little bit of everything like they did yesterday. Yeah, PL, everything's taking a break right now. PL with a small gap up. Won't go under that number, which could be a good sign. I mean, it's not like it's got a big gap to fill. A couple of bucks. And it's so close to that floor. It's just sitting on that floor. Yeah, Tesla comes down a little bit too. I'm gonna have to exit some other positions. Probably Tesla. Tesla got chopped in half. I knew I should have sold some yesterday. Oh well. Make some mistakes. Apple didn't even take a big hit. It was mainly Tesla that got me. Still have FUVSI. Okay, you got a cursor, but you won't type. Fair enough. It's got another leg in it, Ellie. It's just not doing it right now. Oh, it looks like I sold that option in my big account. Yeah, Tesla's got additional room. Um, again, using my that Apple stock from 2005. Well, yeah, I said 900. It got to 900. So if it did it, I was still right. At least I made good money on it this time too. It wasn't perfect by a long shot, but I'll take really, really good. That's okay. I'll take really, really good. But no, I don't think it's done. I think it's got some more room to go. If it bases here, it bases here. But that's my opinion. I don't really have any skin in the game in this trade anymore, anyways. So it doesn't matter to me if it fails or not. But um, no, I mean it's still no one's selling these shares, man. Like there's nothing bad about this chart. Just because it ain't moving up doesn't mean it's dead. Just you're talking weeks of sideways action here. Little gap down on earnings, 5%. It's beautiful. It's absolutely, it's just gorgeous. FLGT's just been killing it. Can't hold this one down. I don't even know what this guy does, anyways. What does this guy do? Let's go check on FinViz. Diagnosis and research. Oh, is this the California? Is this the California testing company? Oh yeah, it is, huh? Nice. It's probably a small trade here. It only started yesterday. Wonder where it could go. Definitely got to get through that 100. That volume's great. Yeah, maybe 120. Geez, its only option is next February? Well, this February? They have like 4 option strike prices on this thing. That's not bad. Yeah, I think I'll do a small trade on this one. You up 72%? Yeah, just keep holding it, man. It looks really good. A lot of volume yesterday. Looks like trying to get some follow through today. Yeah, so it's got February 19th on it. So 120 by February 19th is right here. Could try to shoot for 120. There's that large base right there. And when 116%, this would just be to 100. It's a little high. So it's at 50 to 90 already. That's pretty high. Definitely could have more to go though. Would like it to have a little bit more volume. Moderna, another COVID play. It's been doing really good. Looks like it's been forming a cup here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down 41%, little deep for a cup and handle, but it's still fine for me. Moderna looking really good on the weekly chart, declining volume. Don't really have a lot of great days on the right. There's a couple of good days here. You got a few pocket pivots, one here, one here. That one yesterday even also would qualify as a pocket pivot. And there's square bouncing off of the support. All right, FLGT just printed a new high. It doesn't look like we're scared. Biomed 12%. GDLC service now. Space yesterday came down pretty hard. That's 805. Shoot, I gotta go. I got to bounce. How about GBTC? GBTC not looking too bad. Let's look at that ride trade for a second. That's coming down right now. Is BTC stalling? Nope. All right, so what's ride capable of? It's just going back to 30 probably, huh? Maybe 29? Going back to highs in 29 days is a good trade. If it goes past that, you're probably looking at 40. Bye, babe. Goes to 40, 50 days from now. Could be pretty good. You got some work? We got a base? Seriously? Did you actually buy this? Tell me you're joking. I see the smile on your face. I hope it's a joke. Small gamble. You know they got bought out, right? That's anytime you see something that tight, that's the signature they got bought out. I think CRM wanted to buy them, or no, not CRM, Atlassian, I think. Yeah, the only way these things pop is if someone else comes in with a counter offer. I don't pay a lot of attention to those types of deals, but I have seen it happen a couple of times. So, all right, guys, I got to get out of here. 808. Right trade looks pretty decent if you maybe a March or something, but obviously Bitcoin's got to break 40K for that to happen. Maybe I'll look at that in the power hour today. So if you guys, those of you that are in the power hour, look and don't watch live, check for a timestamp. I'll try to do that. So check it out. PLL definitely coming in. Definitely coming in. Same with Apple too. Microsoft was still up though. Amazon's 0.74. Microsoft was 1.86, which was pretty good. 1.94 again. Yeah, this one's not going away, man. I think Microsoft is. I think Microsoft's. Look at this on the daily, man. It's just gone. I gotta jump back in this thing. I know it could come back, but it was a mistake to sell yesterday, I guess. I don't know. You never know, man. It's just yesterday. Market's down 3%. I'm sorry, that's pretty scary. I was a little scared yesterday. I ain't afraid to say it. I wasn't looking. I wasn't very happy yesterday. My account was in spectacular position, and then, just mentally that starts to weigh, at least on me, starts to weigh on me. You're sitting there in like all-time highs on all your accounts, and then it just starts evaporating. You're like, but I say all the time, not every dollar that you get in your account is yours. You have to give some back to the market to get. I mean, that's just the way it is. You know. Otherwise, if you have $10,000, you would stop at 10,100 and call it good. Like, yes, all-time high, and then you, you know. So you got to give it a little bit of wiggle room. Yeah, so I had 300 for Microsoft. Yeah, I'm gonna think about pulling a trigger on this day. All right, guys, I'm gonna bail. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Right, today's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, today's Thursday. See you guys tomorrow.